Hey everybody, this is Lewis Speaks 2020, and today I want to talk to you about the truth about the gay life. The truth about the gay life is that the more you're good to it, the more it's bad to you. You know? The truth about the gay life is that initially it answers all of your calls and your needs, your inner longings, your secret desires, your desire for attention, your desire for love, your desire for connection. But as you progress in this life, you start to realize that it was all a lie. All the attention that you received from the men at the bar, all the attention you received walking down the street from the men in various neighborhoods, it was all designed to just get you caught up and blind you to the reality that there is no real love in this lifestyle. You know, there are some people who have partners and they claim to be in love. The men that I have talked to that are in relationships, they are extremely unhappy, except they don't know where to go. They don't know where to go. They've invested so much in the life. They've went to the marches, went to the rallies, went to the parades, went to the shows. They've given so much of their time, their energy, and they feel that to turn back now would be like abandoning a part of themselves, a part of their identity that they've worked so hard to carve out. But the reality is we made our sexualities our identities. And to be honest, our sexuality is just one component of who we are, but we've been lied to. We've been told that our sexuality is our full identity. And that's a lie. You know, our identity should come from our Creator, our spirituality. Our identity should come from how we help others and how we love our families and how we love other people. That's where our identity should come. But we've been tricked. We've been told that our identity should come from how well we shake our asses for the attention of men, how well we get high on crystal meth, GHB, poppers. Our identity should come from us engaging in bar culture, you know, how many drinks we can throw back. It's a lie. You know, it seems that our identity is coming from a place of destruction. Me personally, I'm tired of believing the lie. I'm tired of subscribing to the lie. I'm tired of living my life that doesn't feel like a life at all. You know? I always say we're fighting for a life that feels like a slow death. We're fighting for the right to die. Because for so long we fought for gay marriage, the right to get married. How many of us are actually using that right? We have rights. And all the rights we have, we still operate as though we have no rights. And it's just very contradictory. I realized, you know, I was talking to some men on Facebook today, and I was telling them, you know, my story, because they asked the question, do you still look for love or have you given up? Me personally, I believe in love. I just don't believe that there's love in the gay community. I think with all the sex and all the drugs and all the immaturity and all the trauma and all the broken male specimens, how can you ever see the love? If there's love there, I just don't see it. I have not seen it. I see, this is what I see. I see all these men in every major city complaining about the same thing. The lack of genuine love in the gay community. In every metropolis, in every major city, you can see and find a sea of lonely gay men. Why is that? You know, we always talk about, oh, it's everybody else's fault. But the well is poisoned. And that's why whenever you draw from that well, you're drinking the poisoned water of these broken men. You know, there's something about that well that's not okay. But we as gay men, we feel like, okay, we don't want to look at that. Oh, it's internalized homophobia. Oh, it's us basically just not loving ourselves. You know, it's us drinking the Kool-Aid of society in this, quote, heteronormative belief system that exists. Look, it's time we stop pointing the finger every which way except here. We have got to look at ourselves, because in the final analysis, society is not on Grindr. Society is not causing you to log on. Okay? How people treat each other on these apps is just a minor reflection of how they feel. You know, how you treat somebody behind closed doors when you think nobody is looking, that shows your character. And the character of these men are just damaged. And truth be told, I find myself turning into a monster. How I talk to these men, I talk to them like they are the lowest forms of life ever. Because I feel that that's a survival mechanism that I have had to build up in order to protect myself from the disappointment, the disillusionment I feel, the anger, the rage that I feel as a result of being in a life where the men don't even care about you. They don't care whether you live or die. And I've experienced that firsthand. And so it's time we jack out of this matrix and we come face to face with the truth. And the truth is, there's something about this life that just ain't right. There's something about this life that just ain't right. You know, those who are supposedly in stable relationships, they're the ones who have to open their relationships to a plethora of partners just to keep their partner happy, just to keep their partner interested. You know, I was on these sites and I thought this couple that I saw, they were so happy. They were so happy. They're the ones that had it together. Lo and behold, please, they do swing parties. They allow their partners to sleep around. What type of life is this? What type of love is it when you don't mind your partner being plowed by somebody else? When you don't mind exposing them to these dangers? Let's not even talk about spiritual. We'll leave the spiritual for now. We'll leave that out of the equation. Let's talk about physical. Let's talk about health. Is it healthy to have all these different men and specimens running through you? Is that healthy? To be every man's pit stop. Is that healthy? That's not healthy. Let's bring the spiritual back in the mix. Spiritually, you know, you are absorbing the spirits of all these different men, and then you wonder why you're depressed. You wonder why you feel blue, why you feel down. Because sex is also a spiritual act, and this is also what people don't know. We've been sold another lie, that sex is only a physical act. That's a lie. It's a spiritual act. Two spirits coming together as one, bonding in the most highest form they can ever be in together. You bring all these spirits in your body, all these spirits, all these angry spirits, poison spirits, mad, rageful spirits, and you wonder why you feel depressed, down, immobilized. You know, there's a spiritual world that we really do not know everything about. We don't have access fully to that world, and we don't understand that world fully. But I think our Heavenly Father understands that, and this is why He's trying to admonish us. Hey, flee from fornication. Flee from certain things, because He understands how the body works. He's the manufacturer. He created the body. He knows how we are built. He knows that we have a spiritual longing and a need. And yet, that need is not being fulfilled in this life. You know, if anything, all we're getting is just a collection of lies. And so I'm here to tell you the truth. And this is my truth. This is my experience. And to be honest, after listening to so many other gay men, it seems to be our truth. So I encourage everybody to just reconsider how they interact in this life and even reconsider the life in general. Because to be honest, lately, it feels like a slow death. So I wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful life, the best life possible. I love you all. Thank you so much for listening. Peace.